So, what's up? What do you mean it's been 2 months? Does life fly by that quickly? Anyway, we got a bit of a weird achievement hunting video for you, because this video was recorded over the course of many months. Basically, this video is going to be a combination of a bunch of clips I recorded in January, along with a few recent ones I did, kind of last second for the Easter event. I sort of skipped out on it this year. Oh well. If you want to know why it's been 2 months, I'll get into it a bit later in the video, but for now, let's just play some Minecraft. You guys remember 2 episodes ago when I was gonna craft the greater backpack in Hypixel Skyblock? Well, guess what? I'm finally gonna do it! Wait, you don't remember that? Because it was 6 weeks ago? Oh well, that's just the way the release schedule is, but I'm going to make the greater backpack now, because the thing that was stopping me last time was I didn't have enough leather. Well, I had enough leather, I just didn't have the collection maxed out yet. But here we go. The greater backpack is done. What if I decided it was time to ruin the economy? Well, guess what? I know just how to do that. I'm gonna spend all my wheat. That's right, it's farm armor season. I'm probably not gonna use any of this, but there's an achievement. I just gotta put it all on. And, watch this. Yeah, spend all that for 5 achievement points. God, I feel so slow now. Oh dear. I'm taking this off immediately. I've been getting a lot of enchanted string lately, which is going to allow me to craft this bow. I don't know if I've ever had a legendary bow before. And there is an achievement, of course, with this bow, and that's that I have to shoot 3 enemies with 1 arrow. 3 enemies with 3 arrows, what am I talking about? I want to get these guys in a position where that would happen. This looks good. Hell yeah. Okay, I was wondering where the achievement was, because it just didn't show up for a second. But lucky for me, that only took 1 attempt. I pretty much immediately got in the position I needed them to be. Guys, I was mining and I found the golden goblin from Spider-Man. Okay, apparently pulling out your recording software and it gets rid of all the time. Well, I'll see you guys when I find the next golden goblin. Hold on. My fan's going, but the golden goblin from Spider-Man's here. I gotta kill it real quick. Okay. Turn off the fan. My frickin' window's open as well. Finally, I did a bunch more mining and a bunch more, like, commissions and stuff. I need to do commissions anyway, but missing out on all those golden goblins, it's ruined my mental state. So the traveling zoo was happening in Skyblock, and I've really never visited this part of the game before. But our homie Oringo has a bunch of stuff to sell, and by that I mean 3 pets. Now, at first, I actually thought I couldn't buy this, but then I remembered I do have a bunch of enchanted raw chicken, so I don't have to spend 1,000,000 coins. I can do this with 100,000. Although this pet is still significantly better. I don't really care. I'm buying the tiger. And that ends up getting me some points. It's time to finish what has probably been my biggest project in Skyblock, and that is the garden tiered achievement. I have a bunch of enchanted netherwort here. I've also got 11 mutant netherwort already. We're getting up to 12. I've had this guy, Jerry over here, in my garden for so long. And if I just gift to him, that will finally be 500 visitors. Yeah, and we're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna please all these other guys. We got the stuff to do it. We can do it. But yeah, this has been going on for months? I don't know. A long time. And it's good to finally get this done. Basically, all my minions have been farming for months. But now I am setting my eyes on something else, my other big project, and that is commissions. So I'm going to head off to the mines and do those real quick. We're going to mine the wall here in the cliffside veins and hopefully get some titanium, and I think that'll end up being enough. Alright, this should be the last piece of titanium I need. That's 249, and then we can just finish up with the rest of the mithril here. There we go. Nice. Tier 4 for the commission milestone, and Tier 4 for the achievement. Cool. Oh man, that's a travel scroll? Hell yeah, I could really use that. And that levels me up. Hooray. So many rewards right there. Today there will be cops, and there will be crims. Because apparently I have 600,000 coins for this game, and if I just buy a bunch of radio commands, that should end up getting me an achievement. I think it's 10. But these are all super cheap, so, I mean, cool. I'll buy all of them. And I got it somewhere in here. Yeah, there it is. We're also gonna buy 2 sprays. There we go. That's the second one. Because that one's also tied to the shop right there. 2 sprays, 5 callouts. Another cool bug fact is that we have alternate cosmetics for these guns. So I'm just gonna buy this one and then use it in a game. And that should be an achievement. And there we go, immediately got the reskinned gun. So, we're basically at the end of this game. But I still want to contribute one thing, so I'm going to do /shout GG. Oh, look at that, another achievement. Yeah, apparently there was just a bunch of just random, pretty simple and easy achievements in this game that I didn't have. Wow, I died immediately. Did I not spend any money? Dude, I'm not even paying attention. I was just like, I'm gonna get the shout and get out of here. It is time to continue the Blocking Dead progress. I did this last episode. I said I wanted to commit to this. You know, finish the simple tiered achievement. You know, I wish there was like a little bit more to show with the Blocking Dead, but I feel like what you see is what you get. I mean, it doesn't help that not a whole lot happens for the first several minutes of Blocking Dead. Although somehow this house has gotten overrun, like, immediately. We've had a rather chill experience on the cornfield here. I'm about 225 kills away, but it appears that we're getting over half of that in this game. If I started drinking that like a second sooner, I'd have actually won. That's so, silly blah. I mean, it's my fault. I kind of forgot that you run out of hunger in like 5 seconds in this game. It's a shame because I won the game I didn't record, so now I look terrible. Alright, so I'm only gonna need about 80 kills this game, so I'm probably just gonna skip forward to about when I get there. You know, without like the first half of these games is basically just running around in circles looking for chests, I might as well just name this video Minecraft's Running Simulator because that's what it feels like I'm doing half the time. It would be the perfect sequel to Minecraft's Walking Simulator. Those were both zombie games too. 1, 2... Alright, one more and we'll be at the 1500 mark. Obviously it's not going to count until the end of the game, but it will in fact be seen. Oh, here we go. Actually, let's get it, you know what, let's get it with the knife. Hell yeah. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten a number like this high in terms of my score. Oh, whoa, look at that. That game was over sooner than I thought it would be. Well, doesn't matter. I'm not playing again. But there we go, we keep making progress in Blocking Dead. Screw it. I'm gonna finish this gosh darn tiered achievement if it's the last thing I do. I want the glory of 25 points. Sometimes you really just gotta commit to something. I've just been farming zombies right here for the past several minutes. I need about 100 more in addition to the ones I already have. I have a ton of ammo, so probably do it. I think it's something like 207 I need. I don't remember. Well, you hit 200. I kind of want to just stop firing because I want to be the only one to live. Well, we've won anyway. GG's. Because winning as last survivor is also an achievement, so I kind of just... I don't know, would that have been game throwing? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hooray, this pretty simple Blocking Dead achievement is done. This game does still have 2 more achievements, this one for gas station rescue, and as just discussed, being the last survivor and winning. Then this game is done. So every once in a while, I do need to go into a replay to show something because I got an achievement without even realizing today. I've been trying to get my capture the wool captures up because that's probably the statistic I need the most help in for wool games. So every once in a while, I end up playing a little bit. And I'm about to end up getting this wool without even getting hit. I'm Rosie. I was not even 100% sure what game I got it in until I watched this replay back. But over here, there are orange wool, and we have like a million different people pick it up at once. And all these guys, they start sprinting back that way, and I'm like, that's a way to go, but I think there's a bit of a faster way. Because up here, we have a pillar, and these guys, they're going the long way. That's going to involve a lot of people. So I say, screw that, I don't want to deal with that, and I'm just going to go on the straight line. I figured that would be a quicker way back. And because everyone was so preoccupied down there, I basically just ran through it all and was able to get back without even getting touched. So yeah, there we go. That's how you collect the orange wool. A little more capture the wool today because I'm about to hit my 10th wool captured. I have 9. I basically stopped going for the 2-in-1 game because I realized I should actually get good at capturing 1 before I try to capture 2. Who would have thought that was a good decision? Oh goodness. The whole army was there. They even gave them a nice path to our base. They don't need another one. Don't know what you're doing. Hello, guys. I don't know how I got away with that. Okay. Apparently, we're just letting people through. I don't know why I'm being let through, especially since they really should shoot me. Did I actually get that? I mean, that's kind of insane. Hell yeah, let's go. We caught the yellow wool. Was that not an achievement? Do I have to wait to the end of the game? I'm confused as to why I didn't get the achievement, though, because I definitely collected the wool. That was definitely not my 9th wool. So, turns out this is a known bug with Capture the Wool, where basically, the game just sometimes decides you don't get any stats for the entire game. I even ended up reporting this bug because I was kind of curious as to how like the Hypixel bug reporting system like even works, and also I didn't want to bother trying to capture the wool again. But yeah, I was never given this achievement in post, and I still don't have it. So sorry for the anticlimactic ending. Bye. Alright, we're playing some Easter Simulator, and I'm going to be doing things that are morally gray. By that I mean constantly throwing eggs. I haven't played Easter Simulator in a very long time. I don't even know if I played it last year. But yeah, we're gonna try throwing a bunch of eggs, and we're gonna try getting 600 presents. Not presents. Dude, I'm still focused on freaking Grinch Simulator, man. Like, my knowledge is too dated. I mean, I'm playing a pretty decent game, but, you know, I'm not really expecting wins and stuff like that. Generally speaking, somebody knows the game well enough to just win. Yeah, first game. Oh, I almost got another one there. But decent first game. I mean, I was typically putting up like 40 presents a game when I was playing Grinch Simulator, so I don't hate it. I'm doing better than I did last game. I'm very attentive to the map. I feel like everyone's kind of just falling asleep this game. I don't know why. It just feels like everyone's kind of struggling while I'm doing quite well. Like, I mean, who knows? Maybe this could be my 70 game. There's an achievement for that. I'd still need another 20 in a minute, but it's technically possible. Yeah, we're only gonna get 65. Man, we could have had such a good game there. I mean, we did still. Like, that was a really good score, but man, if I went that way instead of going down once I'd gotten the stuff over there, I probably could have gotten it. Another win, but like, man, where is the Easter Bunny on this map? Oh, gotta throw these. That's not the Easter... Oh, that is the Easter Bunny! We did find him! I was like, that's a skeleton, but I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, good. I was unsure if I'd be able to actually get that. Alright, should only end up needing one more game to reach 600 eggs found. I'm off to a really nice start, just cleanly going through everything. You know, I can't remember the last time I hunted for Easter eggs. You know, in the real world, not the Minecraft realms. I know a few years ago I helped hide them, I think, for my younger cousins. They got mad at me because I claimed I was hanging out with the Easter Bunny. Like, I just was telling them about stories of me meeting them. They're like, you didn't meet the Easter Bunny. And to be fair, they're right. I definitely did not meet the Easter Bunny. That guy is a little elusive. Here's egg 600. There it is. Woo. Well, that's gonna be it for Easter Simulator today, everybody. It was a great run. What are the odds that this is coming out after this event's over and you can't even play it? And now you just have to deal with that fact. So I'm pretty sure I'm actually supposed to be done with Hypixel Says as far as achievements are concerned. But there is one in the Easter category, so we got that. And it's just growing a tree. I guess because spring, but I don't know, I don't really think of it as a very springy. I think we won. I was not trying to win, I was trying to get the tree to show up. I mean, obviously it's a random chance, so who knows if it's gonna show up, but still. That's all I want. It's hard to commentate this game because you have to be very focused since everything's changing super quickly. Oh, there's the tree! I was ready for that tree, man. Alright, I'm leaving. Wait, why'd I leave the whole server? Like, I didn't need to do that. Well, there we go, there's our tree. GG, or as they say in my land, tree. Alright, time to spend a bunch of coins on something I'm only gonna use one time ever. We're buying Tim. It's time. Tim, you're with me now, and we're gonna be upgrading Tim all the way to level 10. Welcome, Timothy. Wait, just wait a second. I need 1,000,000 coins for this. I just spent... Shit. Well, I just wasted 100,000 coins for that. Well, we are not getting this. Alright, we're gonna hit the dragon egg. And that's gonna be it. Well, I think I hit it in general, so, you know what? I think that's enough, but I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Okay, now that time it counted? I don't know why it took so long, but you know what? It's fine. I think I was clicking with the wrong mouse. I think I was right-clicking instead of left. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I still got it. So, I decided to post-commentate this Mega Wall segment because when I recorded it, I used it as a way to update you on where my head was at in terms of the future of this series. Now, you may realize that this clip is from January, which means it doesn't really make as much sense anymore, so I figured I'd re-update you here. Basically, you may have realized that the previous episode of this series was over 2 months ago at this point. That is because a while ago, I silently decided to put this series on a hiatus. The reason is because I'm not happy with how the recent episodes have turned out. I think it's getting to a point where it's becoming content for the sake of filling out an upload schedule, you know? And that's kind of the exact thing I've said I don't want this to become. These videos have become very formulaic and samey from episode to episode, and I'm struggling to find ways to keep this concept interesting. Now, you may still be interested, but there's a difference between you spending 15 minutes watching each video and me spending many hours going through the recording, editing, and uploading process. It gets stale for me a lot quicker. Not to mention, episodes are often recorded over the course of multiple days, which makes the series feel like a never-ending constant. If I'm gonna go through all that effort, I want to make sure I'm actually happy with what I'm making. And as far as Hypixel achievement hunting is concerned, I'm not. In the earlier episodes, I was able to vary up the games I was playing, but we've gotten to a point now where that doesn't really work, because I've visited basically every game on the server. I've realized that having this series as a consistency and an obligation is just burning me out and hurting my opinion of it. So, where do we go from here? Well, if you read my recent post, you'd know I made the decision to get rid of my previous uploading schedule in favor of simply uploading what I want to upload when I want to upload it. That means that achievement hunting will no longer be an obligation that I attend to every 3 weeks. It'll only come out when I think I should do one. This could mean it goes dormant for a bit and then randomly shows up again with like 3 episodes in 5 weeks. I don't know how it'll go. I also want to do more conceptual episodes now and then, switch up the formula a bit and present the series in new and interesting ways. I want to be able to tell each episode apart and feel like they can stand on their own, and I think that's the way to do it. I have a few achievement hunting video concepts already thought up, and I'm open to hearing more. In short, things are gonna be less consistent from here on out. After this video, I'm likely gonna go back on my achievement hiatus for a little bit longer, as I'm still pretty burnt out of it. But I'll be back with a few newer ideas that I can hopefully enjoy a bit more. Until then, I'm just gonna post whatever I feel like. Anyway, I found my 10th cake in Mega Walls. Congratulations to me. You have 7 unclaimed achievement rewards. Have I been that bad at this? Alright, there we go. There, it's all done. So apparently I got 200 achievement points in this episode, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. You may care a little bit about how much Easter I've done, which is not much. I mean, it's my fault. I kind of decided to last second just do a couple, but yeah, we skipped out on Easter this year. But I'm gonna hop off now, so hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care, everyone.